Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now? I don't know what was happening. Reason why you couldn't hear me at first, but I was definitely speaking. I didn't do the song, of course, as you know, but so this is my moment of self-reflection. This is not any readings. I'm not doing. Let me move it. I'm not doing any readings, not right now. This is not for that, but this is my like. This is me still. Reflecting on me and taking my time and enjoying and learning and loving me and using self-reflection as people like to say, because this is my self-reflection. Okay. um I have taken the time that I needed to own me, to Philippine Dewa and to Solitude Dewa. I owe absolutely nobody anything. I have chosen to take a step back in self reflection and to love me and to honor me and to say no more. I do not give a fuck about all of the subliminal messages. I don't. All of the subliminal messages, newsletters, long detailed paragraphs. I don't care. You're absolutely out of pocket, wrong, and I fucking choose me, bro. I choose me. I choose me over the gaslighting. I choose me over the lying to make self look correct. I choose me. Like none of the subliminal messages and newsletters are personally reaching me until people bring me it. I don't owe you anything. However, you owe me. You owe me an apology for the disrespect on a continuous basis. I don't like it. I didn't like it. So I chose me. I have not been disrespectful. I have not been loud and aggressive and abrasive. I have just chosen to self reflect on Quatita and to do what is going to be best for me, which is to step back and honor thyself, honor my position, and choose not to be in a relationship, friendship, a dynamic that is gaslighting or gaslit. I choose me. And I've done it quietly. I've done it peacefully. I've chosen to step back. Just a moment. I was gonna say, can you pull up a little over the line, the parking line? I can't pull all the way up. Okay, yeah, no problem. Thank you. Okay, because it just happened to me. I couldn't hardly pull up, but somebody was pulled up too. I'm over it. This is going to be my first and last time addressing this. I let a lot of things go, and I feel like I'm constantly trying to do things to hold on to people and friendships and situations in my life where where I don't owe that to anybody. Like I'm sick of it. Let me just give let me just give some examples of why I choose me. There was a beautiful conversation that was had. for 2 hours privately on the phone, where people poured into each other and self-reflection was saw. And I said how beautiful of a business person that you were. And I said that you showed me where I lack. And I said that this was, a reflection on what I needed and what I needed to do. And your greatness showed me my greatness. And we spoke and I cried. And it was a 2-hour conversation only for me to be disrespected and my feelings to be shot to the dirt and dust. Because within 24 hours, not even 24 hours, an Instagram post was made saying, watch those who circle, who are around you, who claim to love you, because compliments and love can hide in jealousy and envy. And just because people express that they love you don't mean it's true. They're jealous of you and they're envious of you. And I took a step back and said, wow. Well, if that isn't about me, then that was certainly too soon to post. Coming off of the conversation and beautiful conversation that I believe that we had had. I am sick of being hurt. I gave it a pass. But I almost couldn't swallow for days. So when I got to my friend's house, I just laid on their couch. And I was just sick because I could not understand why that would have been said after, not even 24 hours after the conversation that we had had. So I did an Instagram post called Weaponized Incompetence that talks about people doing things to you, but they act like they don't know. See, I've been in fucking abusive relationships when people did that shit. So I recognize it. It's called gaslighting. And people try to make you feel like you're crazy. Like, no, that's not what that was. No. And I said, remember this live that I'm doing. Because when you call people your fucking friend means stranger danger, bro. And I gave the shit a pass because a motherfucker came into my live, bro, and was like, you said that, friend, you did that, friend, as if they didn't understand why I was saying it. Gaslighting. I have given pass after pass, bro. Nobody is going to make me sit and eat shit. You're not going to make me do it. Because I love you. You're not going to make me do it. There were several situations that I gave passes to, bro. There was a hour and a half conversation on a Zoom that's recorded of me expressing myself about the men, quote unquote men, that were disrespectful, dogging the fuck out of black women. To the point where I was told I was wrong. That you are wrong, Quatita. Because there was a black woman who just hired her brothers to hurt the boyfriend while she was still a married woman. And this set me off to the point where I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, because there are plenty of fucking genome bitches that have stabbed their black boyfriends to death. And I couldn't understand why I'm defending all Melanite women. Meanwhile, I'm being told that I'm wrong. This happened. To the point where I was just like, you know what? Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I am seeing this in an incorrect way. I've tried to break it down on many levels so we would all have the understanding of what the fuck I'm saying. Because I'm being told that I'm incorrect. And I don't need for nobody else to feel how I feel. Yes, I don't want to people please. So yes. I'm in defense of black women, Melanite women. But when the breakdown is given, it says if they don't say my name, if they're not saying your name, then they're not talking about us. It don't apply to us. People can say what they want to say, but if they're not speaking your name, if they're not directing it towards you, then they are not talking to you. I said, you are absolutely correct. Absolute. That's right. You're right. A fucking genome could never hold a candle to Quatita Dean. I understand that. You're absolutely correct. I feel like I went out of my way. I call. I would check. Are we okay? How's our friendship? Are you okay? Even after that situation on the Zoom in the meeting that I'm screaming, I called and I said, listen, I hope I did not offend you. If I did, I apologize. I hope we're still good as friends. June 23rd, I performed a live with a few people in this fucking live, bro. A question was posed to Quatita about her fucking opinion. See, there's always a conflict when it comes to my opinion. I said on another live, before I even get to this live, I said, I understand coming off of the live that we had just talked about black women and the disrespect of black women. And I said, I choose to understand the conversation that was being said because I might also have a problem if my man walked out the house with gray sweatpants on, no drawers, no shirt, with his cut showing. I may have an issue with that. So if my man says he doesn't want me to wear some up in your ass booty shorts, then I may have to respect that because I would want him to respect this. You told me. Because it always has to be a conflict. I can't just have my motherfucking opinion, bro. You said, I don't know, friend. I would enjoy that. I would tell my man, make sure you bring the number back. That's fine. I don't care. See, there's always a conflict about Quatita's fucking opinion, bro. I don't give a fuck. I let people have their fucking opinion. If that's your opinion, that's your fucking opinion. But see, Quatita can't never have an opinion. I want you to leave me alone. So when we do the fucking live on June 23rd, and I'm asked my opinion about why men are created, I give my opinion, and I even say, for a lack of a better word, for me to have a lack of how I can interpret and give you my answer, this is what I believe. This is my understanding. And the motherfucking topic kept being brought up as if I needed to change what I said. And I didn't. After that, I made a 3-way call in which we were speaking on something else. We were speaking on something else. And you stopped the conversation and you told me you were uncomfortable on my live. And I told you I was uncomfortable on my live. And you said because you wanted to know why I kept bringing it up over and over again, like I tried to change your opinion, like I tried to make you say something as my friend, like I tried to make you agree with me as my friend. That never happened. See, that's the gaslighting I'm talking about. And I said to you, no. You brought it up twice after I said what I said, as if you wanted me to change what I said, as if you wanted me to agree with you. And I told you I was very vexed and fucking irritated by it. The fact that Z Energy didn't get to speak like I wanted him to, because I felt like the conversation kept being shifted and he kept being cut off. I felt like I was irritated by Mode and Culture, who was causing a conflict in my chat. And the fact that you was making me feel like I was misunderstood or I was saying something incorrectly. I bent over backwards to save this friendship and to honor you and to honor our friendship. I've done nothing but speak life over you, into you, about your family, about your fucking husband, about your children, about your business practices. I've done nothing but speak life. Then you sat in my fucking face in this three-way phone call where there's a witness and said I said that your husband was a fucking slave, he was less than, and he was my footstool. And you said your husband said that he didn't know that I felt like he was less than, and that he was my footstool. And I said, where did he hear that at? That was never said. I never fucking said that. And you kept saying, yes, you did. You said that he was a slave. And we just moved on in the conversation because I was so angry. I needed to just switch topics. And I started to choose myself. And the more I thought about it, the angrier I got. Because you couldn't do anything but disrespect a black woman when I was in defense of it. And then you told me they didn't call us by our name, so why would it apply? So why would you ever say that I disrespected your husband when I've done nothing but speak life? I choose myself, and I choose not to be gaslit. I choose self-preservation. I fucking choose, and all you can do is keep making Instagram posts. That's why I blocked you. I choose not to see it. I've chosen not to speak on it. But then you sent out a newsletter to everyone. I left that alone. I chose not to acknowledge it. And now 2 separate Facebook posts have been brought to me that I didn't even know about people pleasing and XYZ. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You and your husband owe me an apology. And until I receive it, I will never speak to you again. Ever. And I mean that. Because I have learned to choose myself. I the fuck choose Quatita. And if anybody don't understand, I don't give a fuck. I choose me. My feelings was hurt. I was not okay. I was not okay. I was not okay for 3 days. Until I chose Quatita and said, I nothing this. I nothing it. All I've seen is subliminal messages over and over again. I don't give a fuck about long posts and paragraphs. I've chosen to stay my distance, like I said. I am owed an apology. I'm owed several apologies for what you did, how you behaved towards me. I've given nothing but fucking love, bro. Nothing but love, bro. Nothing but love. And I'm constantly met with gaslighting and conflict of opinion. And I don't care about it. I don't care that anyone has a different opinion. Oh, Quatita. I let people stand on it and have that shit. But when we have to keep going round and round about my motherfucking opinion, and I said what I said. I said what I said. I don't care about Instagram posts about being lucky of having a husband. I don't give a fuck. I can do bad by myself and I am happy. I don't care about all of that. I do not live in a bubble. I understand that just because Mike Brown is not my family, that it actually happened to someone. Sarah Lawrence is my sister, and she was found hanging in the motherfucking woods. Because, see, that's reality. That's reality. But when people live in a fucking bubble and they don't understand the reality because they choose not to look at reality, that is not my problem. It is a disrespect to anyone going through anything. I don't give a fuck. I've done a lot to hold on to a friendship that was not trying to hold on to Quatita. After the shit had happened with the other person before, an immediate conversation was had and told me, I'm okay with losing you as a friend. If we never are friends again, I'm okay with that. That's fine. And guess what? You taught me a very valuable lesson about that. You're right. I choose me. And I became unafraid of losing people. So gratitude for teaching me a very valuable lesson. Because I listen, I pay attention to everything, and I watch how people show up to me. And I have chosen to give pass after pass. I just chose June 23rd to be the last pass that I give. And because an apology could not be issued to me, like I said in our group chat, I chose me, and I chose to pull back because I was treated unfairly, and I the fuck was. But because you couldn't handle that, you left the show and you left the group, and I don't give a fuck. And that solidified that our friendship was no longer, and that's okay with me. So all of the subliminal messages and posts and Instagram and motherfucking emails sent out to people, my people, that I shared. I don't care. I choose Quatita. And if everybody left my platform, I wouldn't give a fuck. I choose me. I choose my mental stability. I would never allow a spouse, person, relationship in no kind of form or fashion to show up to me and the things that I accepted. And I'm not going to accept it. And that's okay. That is okay for me to choose not to accept that shit. I let that shit pass, and I sat in that, and I was hurt after you made that Instagram post about people being envious and jealous. Because it hides in love. It hides in support. It hides, but it's really envy and hate and jealousy. How fucking dare you? I'm owed an apology on more than one level. And if I never speak to you again, it would be too soon. So now I get it. I heard you. I want you to know I heard you, and I still don't give a fuck. Please save your words. Because I am the one who was people pleasing. I am the one who put myself to the side for the sake of a friendship that did not honor Quatita correctly. I am not a spoiled woman, and I live in reality. And for that, I show gratitude to the soul and to the spirit. I am owed an apology. And that is that. For many different situations. I am a sexual assault survivor. I am not a victim. I am a survivor of being held down and raped in front of my daughter. I have had my content stolen and used, and it is nothing like being sexually assaulted. And I was offended when I heard it from you. But I let you sit in that because that was your truth. See, that's the difference between you and I. I can allow someone to stand in whatever they feel like is their truth. I never said that about your husband. I have never been jealous or envious. And if envy is a bad thing, to me, it just simply means inspiration. It depends on how the fuck it shows up. And I have never shown up in any kind of incorrect way. I don't care. Now, it's said and it's done. Please leave me alone. Leave all of the long passages and emails to the wayside because I've let them ride. You're absolutely correct. I chose me. I chose me, and I'm going to choose me every fuck time. So now, what are we talking about? What are we talking about now? What are we talking about? There's witnesses to everything I've just said. I'm so confused. Just let me be. It was not good enough that I just sat quiet. It wasn't. All of the shit, I'm just so vexed about it. I'm irritated about it. I've said nothing. I've said nothing. There was simply a simple difference of opinion. And then gaslighting, 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 gaslighting. Just leave me be, bro. I chose not to come public with it. I chose that. But all of the fuck. Somebody was trying to call me. Someone was calling. Yeah, somebody was trying to call me. I'm done. I'm over it. 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 Don't cry for me, fucking Argentina. Like I said, my work don't stop. I'm going to continue on doing what I do. I've been nothing but loving and gracious and gift giving and, like complimentary and pouring into life Never have I spoken an ill word. Never have I spoken an ill word, bro. No, I'm not going to accept it. Neither one. I'm owed an apology for both. And I don't care. So now, there it is. Now you can continue to make all of the messages that you want. I'll be back, like I said, shortly in a little while to do some readings. I need to readjust myself because I am practicing self-love and self-preservation. Let me put my motherfucking banner up in case a motherfucker want to donate. Because, see, I do this work and people think that it's a motherfucking game and it's not. See, I really do this work. I really care about the feminine. I really care about humanity. The Zoom blew my mind. There's no lies being told. I'm not gonna keep doing it. Anyway, peace out.